Hey y'all, I am on my way to Chick-fil-A. They have these new things called Chick-fil-A mealtime kits. Apparently, you go through the drive-thru, pick up a box, and then you can make Chick-fil-A at your house. I am so excited. They're not selling them yet in Alabama, so I sent one of my video producers all the way to Atlanta yesterday. I'm about to pull into Chick-fil-A and order some chicken minis for myself and some breakfast for my crew, and then go home and unbox the Chick-fil-A meal kits for y'all. I'm so excited to try these out. Could I have a chicken mini combo with an Arnold Palmer with unsweet tea and regular lemonade?
Anything else you say?
Yes, 2 Chick-fil-A biscuit combos. That's all. Thank you so much. Chicken minis on the way. People are gonna look at the camera and be like, what is going on?
How you doing? You'll be a 4-count mini meal and the 2 biscuit meals?
Yes.
$16.97. Do you want any sauce or condiments for this?
Ketchup and Polynesian, please. I've got my Polynesian stash for later. Thank you.
My pleasure. Y'all have a good one.
You too. I'm finishing up my chicken minis and I'm here with my boxes. I have 2 different kinds today, Crispy Dijon Chicken and Chicken Parmesan. Chicken Parmesan is one of my guilty pleasures, and it 30 minutes or less. Y'all, when I'm cooking dinner, if something does not end up on my table in less than 30 minutes, it's not happening for me. Okay, gonna figure out how to get into this thing. Ooh, cooking instructions on the back. Okay, I will look at my instructions in a second, but let's get into what is actually inside of our box. First up, broccolini, which they didn't mention in the description, but I'm really excited about. We have some spaghetti, and it looks like it's par cooked, which is awesome because it's gonna save me time. Alfredo sauce and marinara sauce. I get both, that is amazing. Grape tomatoes, pre-marinated chicken, panko breadcrumbs with Parmesan. I also have a lemon, so that's nice. And low-fat yogurt. I don't know what that's gonna be for, but I am excited. Mozzarella parm blend. I hope this is enough cheese. We know how much I love cheese. And that's it. I'm ready to get started cooking on this. First thing that I need to do is preheat my oven to 400 degrees. On a clean cutting board, cut the broccolini into 1/2-inch pieces and place in a small mixing bowl. And cut my grape tomatoes in half. So I was wondering what I was using my yogurt for in my recipe, and it looks like the yogurt is going to go on the chicken to help my breadcrumbs adhere, which is pretty smart. I mean, like, a lot of people use eggs to adhere their breadcrumbs, so this is yogurt, which I think might add a really cool tangy flavor. The chef's note on this one says, you want to have just enough yogurt on the chicken so the breadcrumbs stick. Genius. I'm really excited to try the marinade on this chicken. It smells kind of like Italian dressing that you would put on salad. Anytime you touch raw chicken, y'all, wash your hands. That's what I'm doing. This is convenient. You can just squirt your yogurt onto your chicken. Next, just sprinkle the breadcrumbs on the chicken. Can do, Chick-fil-A, can do. Half looks good. Press this in. I'm loving this yogurt mixture. Next step is to cook my chicken in my nonstick skillet, and then they said that I needed cooking oil. It says add 2 tablespoons. I don't ever measure that kind of stuff. But add 2 tablespoons of oil to your skillet and then brown your chicken. Y'all, this is my favorite sound. I have it on medium heat, and I'm gonna add my extra panko to the top. It says to cook the chicken 2 to 3 minutes on each side, so I'm gonna make sure that they're brown before I flip them. Yeah, okay, this is exactly what I'm looking for. It got a little bit darker around the edges than what I was hoping. Ooh, this one looks really good, okay. And I'm gonna line my baking sheet with tinfoil just because lining it with tinfoil will help save me time during my cleanup. Okay, so they told me to cook it on medium-high heat, and it got too dark on this side. So it's fine because I'm gonna keep it on the bottom, but I do have this really pretty side. It says to top each chicken breast evenly with tomato sauce. Give it a good squeeze. And now top it with the cheese. Okay, now that I am getting it actually onto my chicken, it's plenty. Good job, Chick-fil-A. Now I'm going to bake this in my oven for 15 minutes. In we go. Good luck in there. While my chicken's in the oven, I'm gonna get started on the rest of this meal. Less dishes, I'm just gonna wipe it out, reuse it, totally fine. Back on medium-high heat, add broccolini, tomatoes, and 3 tablespoons of water to a nonstick skillet. Cover and cook for 4 to 6 minutes, stirring occasionally. Uncovering my skillet to stir, covering it again. I know it told me to cover it, but I don't care. One thing that I don't like about this is that it called for me to cook the tomatoes in with the water, and it just seems like the tomatoes don't need to be cooked that long. Like if I were doing this again, I would have put that in kind of at the end so they could have sauteed and not gotten so, ugh. Step number 7 says almost done. In we go with my noodles. Huge props on the pre-cooked pasta. Ooh. Adding my Alfredo sauce to my pasta. My last step is to juice my lemon into my sauce. This is going to be really good, I think. Ooh, okay, A+ Chick-fil-A, look at that. Look how perfect the cheese is on the top here. I am so excited to try this one. I'm gonna move on to my Crispy Dijon Chicken with the mac and cheese. It looks like we have crispy breaded chicken, possibly with a Dijon flavor. Smoked Gouda macaroni and cheese. Again, 30 minutes, 2 servings. Let's dig into this box. Okay, so Dijon mustard. Oh, I was really excited at first because I thought it was gonna be like Chick-fil-A sauce. It's just Dijon, still excited. Some cheese, my green beans, which these also look partially cooked. I'm excited that they went ahead and did that step for me. Ooh, okay, cavatappi noodles. Forget elbows, like that's so 1984. This is 2018 and you should be making your mac and cheese with cavatappi noodles. A+ Chick-fil-A on this. Again, Parmesan, panko, breadcrumbs. Ooh, okay, so this is my Gouda, and I'm assuming I mix these two together for my sauce for my mac and cheese. And again, marinated chicken. First things first, coat the chicken breast with Dijon mustard on all sides. It says I only want enough mustard to coat the chicken and throw away the rest of the mustard, so I'm not gonna use all the mustard that they gave me. I wanna make sure I get as much of this panko as possible because that is where all the crispy goodness of this chicken is coming from. To avoid this side of my panko getting soggy, I'm gonna go ahead and flip it onto my tinfoil lined baking sheet. So far, so good. This looks promising. My next step is cooking my chicken in my nonstick skillet. Y'all, you can smell the Dijon in this chicken. This is going to taste so good. So kudos to Chick-fil-A for maybe introducing people to a new way to use Dijon. Y'all, look at these. These are perfect. Both sides are looking great, so I'm gonna transfer them to my baking sheet. In we go to the preheated oven. Mac and cheese time. They already made this cheese sauce and then gave me some pre-shredded cheese that I can mix in with it. I'm gonna get 2 things going at one time. So I'm gonna move this to the back burner and saute my green beans while my mac and cheese is cooking. So I'm gonna heat my oil to cook the green beans in the same skillet I cooked my chicken in. In bold print, resist the urge to stir green beans so that they can begin to brown. The most common cooking mistake, people dump their ingredients in and they just start moving it around. Your green beans are never gonna cook that way. Put your green beans in your pan, literally just walk away from your skillet, let the green beans cook. They're gonna turn out so much better doing that than just sitting there stirring them the whole time. This mac and cheese is starting to warm up and the shredded cheese that they gave me is starting to melt into that Gouda cheese sauce. Okay, the one thing that I don't like about this recipe is that it doesn't give me any salt or pepper to put on my green beans. Green vegetables like this need a lot of seasoning to taste good. My chicken's almost ready. I'm gonna give my green beans one toss. Ooh, okay, look in here. See, I resisted the urge to stir like the recipe told me, and I have perfectly brown green beans. These are gonna be yummy. Oh, when I opened the oven door, the smell of the mustard hit me right in the face. It's gonna be delicious. Look at the bubbling chicken. I cannot wait to try this Crispy Dijon chicken. Let's get it plated up and I'll taste it and let you know what I think. I am excited to try this. It's really good. Y'all, this is so yummy. I'm gonna try the pasta. The chicken was really good. Okay, so it doesn't taste like Chick-fil-A's chicken, but it's really good. Here goes pasta. Yeah, that's really good. I like that you get red sauce with your chicken and it's super cheesy, and you get your white sauce, so you kind of get like the best of both worlds. The broccolini has like a nice bite to it, so you have that with the creamy pasta and the red sauce chicken. Other than the tomatoes, this is really, really good. Okay, Crispy Dijon chicken. We'll switch it. This is my Crispy Dijon chicken. It smelled so good when it was cooking. You could smell that mustard whenever you were sauteing it. And then when it was in the oven and I opened it up, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to try this. Okay, you can taste that Italian dressing marinade, and that just like reminds me of growing up at home. This is like such a childhood go-to. Kids would love this. Adults would too because it's nostalgic. Mac and cheese. Yes, okay, this is so good. This is so cheesy. It coats the noodle perfectly. Green beans. Definitely glad I put salt and pepper on my green beans, but I love the browning on there. A+ Chick-fil-A. Y'all, I had so much fun unboxing these Chick-fil-A meal kits today. I'm gonna keep going on this mac and cheese, but I can't wait to hear about y'all's adventures with Chick-fil-A meal kits whenever you get to try them at home. I'll see you later. Bye, y'all.